Is it time to buy or sell Palantir stock? In this video, we will explore Palantir in depth. Our initial report was published on our website on Monday, the 19th of May, 2025, and we are here to provide you with an even more comprehensive analysis. Remember to subscribe, hit the like button, and turn on the notification bell to stay updated on our latest insights. You don't want to miss any crucial updates that could influence your investments. Enhance your trading decisions by trying our newly launched AI stock analysis tool, powered by GPT-4, at StockInvest.us. Tap into the power of AI and receive free price predictions and in-depth analysis for any one among 45,000 companies worldwide today. Please note that this video is for informational purposes only and should not be considered financial advice. Since April 15th, 2025, our system has ranked Palantir as a buy candidate, assigning it a score of 3.89. Let's take a look at the stock's performance during this time. Those who followed our analysis would have experienced an impressive gain of 28.38% since we first identified Palantir as a buy candidate 24 days ago. This translates to an average return of 1.18% per day since it was designated as a buy candidate. The stock is situated in the upper region of a very broad and robust rising trend in the short term. This typically presents a favorable selling opportunity for short-term traders, as a reaction back towards the lower part of the trend is to be anticipated. A breakout above the upper trend line at $132.15 would signal a stronger rate of ascent. The current 3-month trend suggests a potential change of approximately 45% over the next 3 months, with a possible return ranging from 8% to 52%. Looking at the longer term, our 12-month analysis forecasts a projected change of about 350%. Based on our calculations, the stock's performance could fluctuate between 208% and 369% over the next year. In current terms, this would place the future price somewhere between $389.14 and $592.16. Our latest daily update for Palantir includes the headline: Palantir's stock price ended at $126.33 on Monday, after losing 2.44%. The Palantir stock price fell by 2.44% on the last day, Monday, the 19th of May, 2025, from $129.49 to $126.33. During the last trading day, the stock fluctuated 2.78% from a day low of $124.32 to a day high of $127.77. The price has risen in 6 of the last 10 days and is up by 2.07% over the past 2 weeks. Volume has increased on the last day by 17 million shares, but on falling prices. This may be an early warning, and the risk will be increased slightly over the next couple of days. In total, 72 million shares were bought and sold for approximately $9 billion and $80 million. Over the past 52 weeks, the highest price of stock was $133.49, and the lowest price was $20.63. Currently, the price is 5.36%, or $7.16, below the 52-week high of $133.49, which is also the all-time high for the stock. Palantir Technologies, symbol PLTR, has seen a decline in its stock price after reaching a record high last week, with shares falling by approximately 3% today. This decrease reflects a broader market sell-off triggered by Moody's downgrade of United States credit, underscoring ongoing concerns about persistent fiscal deficits. While this news may induce short-term volatility, Palantir's significant growth in 2025, gaining around 2/3 of its value, showcases the company's potential resilience amidst market fluctuations. Analysts from Bank of America recently described Palantir as a market definer in artificial intelligence, highlighting its competitive advantage, especially following a major deal with NATO. This recognition could enhance investor confidence in the long term as artificial intelligence continues to permeate various sectors. Furthermore, Palantir's latest earnings report surpassed expectations and elevated its full-year outlook, reinforcing the narrative of its long-term growth potential. Despite today's market challenges, with major tech stocks like Palantir experiencing the impact of increased yields due to the credit downgrade, The underlying fundamentals remain robust. Investors may view this situation as a buying opportunity, particularly since Palantir's innovations position it advantageously in the evolving technology landscape. In summary, while short-term fluctuations may pose risks, the long-term outlook for Palantir stays positive, driven by its strategic partnerships and strong market positioning. Analyst ratings. On Tuesday, the 6th of May 2025, it was reported that UBS assigned PLTR a neutral grade, accompanied by a hold action. On the same day, it was noted that Cantor Fitzgerald also gave PLTR a neutral grade with a hold action. Additionally, on that day, RBC Capital rated PLTR as underperform while recommending a hold action. Furthermore, Loop Capital Markets designated PLTR with a buy grade alongside a hold action. Finally, Deutsche Bank rated PLTR as a sell, also recommending a hold action. Analysts have assigned a general neutral rating to Palantir stock. They consider the price-to-earnings ratio to be a strong sell, and the price-to-book ratio is also rated as strong sell. In terms of return on investment, the analysts have given the stock a strong buy rating. The following signals have been identified for Palantir. Today, the stock presents mixed signals. A sell signal was triggered from a pivot top point on Wednesday, the 14th of May, 2025, and it has since declined by 2.92%. Further decreases are expected until a new bottom pivot is established. Additionally, there is a current sell signal from the 3-month moving average convergence divergence, or MACD. Yesterday, trading volume increased while prices fell, which may serve as an early warning. Thus, closer monitoring of the stock is advisable. Notably, Palantir stock shows buy signals from both short and long-term moving averages, indicating a generally positive outlook. Moreover, there is an overarching buy signal based on the relationship between these two indicators, as the short-term average is positioned above the long-term average. In the event of downward corrections, support may be found at $125.42 and $104.34. A decline below either of these levels would prompt sell signals. Here's some additional signals that you may find intriguing. Moving average convergence divergence, sell signal, pivots, sell signal observed 4 days ago, Bollinger, buy signal noted 40 days ago, short-term moving average, buy signal reported 9 days ago, long-term moving average, buy signal noted 29 days ago. The relationship between the short and long moving averages indicates a buy signal from 25 days ago. When examining the 12-month chart, we see short moving average, buy signal recorded 29 days ago. Long-term moving average, buy signal noted 29 days ago. The relationship between the short and long moving averages indicates a buy signal from 229 days ago. For more signals, be sure to visit our page at StockInvest.us. Let's discuss support, risk, and stop-loss for Palantir. On the downside, the stock finds support just below today's level from accumulated volume at $108.86 and $106.26. There is an inherent risk when a stock is testing a support level. If this level is breached, the stock may decline to the next support level. In this case, Palantir finds support just below today's level at $108.86. Should this level be broken, the next support from accumulated volume will be at $106.26 and $101.39. This stock may experience significant movement throughout the day, and with a large prediction interval from the Bollinger Band, it is considered to be high risk. Over the last day, the stock fluctuated $3.45 between its high and low, representing a change of 2.78%. In the last week, the stock has shown an average daily volatility of 4.65%. Before we dive into the potential trading levels for Palantir, let's quickly cover some essential fundamental data. First, the price-to-earnings ratio, also known as the PE ratio. This important metric measures a company's current share price in relation to its earnings per share. This notably high PE ratio indicates that the stock might be considered overvalued. However, it is not unusual for technology companies or those with significant market potential to exhibit such elevated ratios. In other news, the next earnings report for the second quarter of 2025 is anticipated on the 4th of August, 2025. Analysts' consensus estimates stand at 14 cents. It's essential to monitor these figures as they can significantly influence stock prices. Now let's discuss some potential day trading levels for Palantir. In case of an upward trend, the first resistance level for Palantir is at $128.10. If you do not own any shares, you may want to wait for this level to be breached before entering a position. For those already holding the stock, this could be a level to consider for swing trading. On the downside, Palantir encounters its first support level at $108.86. If this support level holds, it could be a good entry point, anticipating a rebound. The combined average rating for Palantir, according to various analyst sources, is neutral. Now, let's examine some recent insider trades. On the 12th of May, 2025, Eric H. Worshing executed an insider sell of 1,603 shares of Class A common stock. On the 8th of May, 2025, Heather A. Planishek conducted an insider buy of 10,000 shares of Class A common stock. On the 1st of May, 2025, Alexander D. Moore made an insider sell of 6,600 shares of Class A common stock. On the 1st of May, 2025, Alexander D. Moore also conducted an insider sell of 9,700 shares of Class A common stock. On the 1st of May, 2025, Alexander D. Moore further executed an insider sell of 3,700 shares of Class A common stock. Analyzing the 100 most recent insider trades, we have determined the insider power to be negative, with a ratio of negative 36.278. In total, insiders purchased 4,901,590 shares and sold 10,623,869 shares in the last 100 trades. A recommended stop loss is set at $121.51, reflecting a decline of 3.81%. This stock experiences significant daily fluctuations, resulting in a high level of risk. Additionally, a sell signal has emerged from a pivot top identified 3 days ago. Is Palantir stock a good buy? Several short-term indicators, in conjunction with an overall positive trend, suggest that the current price may present a buying opportunity, as there is a reasonable chance for Palantir stock to perform well in the near term. Upon assessing the volatility and price movements from the previous trading day, our analysis indicates that the current price appears to be overvalued. For trading on Tuesday, the 20th of May, we anticipate that Palantir will open lower by 190 cents, starting the day at $126.14. We remind you that trading involves a high risk of losing money. It is advisable to consult with a financial advisor before making any decisions to buy or sell securities. Do not base your investment decisions solely on information from StockInvest.us. By utilizing this information, you accept responsibility for your own investment choices. This is our current view of the stock. Do you agree or disagree? Please comment below and share your thoughts. What is your target for the stock? Remember to like and subscribe. We wish you successful trading and hope you have a wonderful day. With warm regards from all of us here at Stock Invest.